Welcome to your celebration. Introducing the class of 2020.
For the rest of your life, every time you look at your certificate, you won't see a piece of paper.
You'll see a reminder of everything you achieved during your time at BU.
This is not a piece of paper. This is so much more.
This is 4 years of my life.
This is 1 year of my life.
This is absolute, unwavering focus.
This is sleepless nights before arrivals week.
This is awkward conversations with total strangers.
This is the amazing friends they became.
This is the nerves I felt starting my placement year.
This is the confidence I felt once it was done.
This is late nights in the library.
This is early morning runs on the beach.
This is big nights out and long nights in.
This is spending hours on an assignment.
This is binning it the night before and starting again.
This is passing it anyway.
This is color-coded revision timetables.
This is the black and white of discipline.
This is everything I learned on the units I passed.
This is everything I learned on the exam that I failed.
This is juggling my research and my job.
This is overcoming disappointment.
This is beating adversity.
This is resubmitting.
This is never giving up.
This is redemption.
This is knowing that I can do this and I will do this.
This is not being able to go home and see my family.
This is no summer ball.
This is no end of year night out.
This is not saying goodbye in person.
This is not shaking my lecturer's hand.
This is not hugging classmates.
This is us celebrating online when we should have been celebrating together.
This is every Am I on You in a Zoom seminar.
This is the bedroom that became a lecture theatre.
This is the class WhatsApp banter group that became a class WhatsApp support group.
This is 2 fingers to COVID-19.
This is knowing that if I can succeed here, in these circumstances, then I can succeed anywhere, in any circumstances.
This is not a piece of paper.
This is so much more.
Introducing Professor John Vinney, Vice-Chancellor of Bournemouth University.
Thank you to the 40 graduates who helped to make that brilliant film. Welcome to your graduate celebration event. As your Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to join you live today, and it's fantastic to see so many of you here. This is an opportunity for us to celebrate with you while we wait for time when we can get together in person. The motto of this university is Discere mutare est, which means to learn is to change. And you have learned and changed so much over the course of your time at BU, and we have learned from you. Our vision for BU is based on the fusion of education, research and professional practice, making what you have learned relevant and equipping you for the future. Of course, life at university is about so much more than studying. The other activities you took part in were also opportunities to grow and develop and to make friends that you'll stay in touch with, I'm sure, for the rest of your lives. And although challenging in the short term, this last year has emphasised the value of the retail, tourism and hospitality sectors to our society and how much it is valued, and also provided opportunities to find new ways of engaging people. I also want to acknowledge on behalf of BU and our wider community the contribution made by our students and staff who have supported our communities at BU locally, nationally and globally during your time with us through working and volunteering, supporting the public sector and charities and helping neighbours and colleagues. Thank you for everything that you've done. Your journey from now will require you to continually learn, change and adapt, and it will not be easy. But you have already demonstrated that you're up for a challenge, and each one of you have demonstrated true commitment and resilience. You can be proud of everything that you've achieved, as we are extremely proud of you. Alongside your academic achievements, these skills will be the launchpad for the next steps in your amazing journey. Education is about changing lives, our own lives and the lives of those around us, and it helps us to leave the world a better place than we found it. And I know that whatever you go on to do, you'll make a brilliant difference in your careers and your futures. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And now let's celebrate.
Introducing Jonathan Goode, Head of Alumni Relations at Bournemouth University.
I'm delighted to introduce your speaker for today's event, Dr. Chris Arnold. Chris is a multi-award-winning business leader in the fields of advertising and marketing. He's enjoyed a successful career working with over 15 of the world's top marketing agencies and is a former creative director of Saatchi & Saatchi. Chris set up the UK's first ethical marketing and advertising agency. He is the founder of the creative agency Creative Orchestra, Connect to Community Engagement and consultancy The Garage. Chris is a published author and has appeared on numerous television programs as an expert on branding and ethics. He's also been a board director of Europe's biggest trade marketing association, the DMA, as well as chair of both the Agencies Council and Creative Council. So without further ado, I will welcome you, Chris, and hand over to you.
Hi. Yeah, it's great to be here, actually. Some of you may know me already. I teach at Bournemouth at the moment, teaching on the MA advertising course, and have done quite a bit of teaching there. I must say, I do find Bournemouth University one of the most inspiring places I've taught, actually. It's a great place. It's a shame, in a way, I can't come down and actually be there physically. It's kind of such a weird world sitting here in my bedroom, actually, chatting to you, sort of, so you can actually see what my house is actually like. But it's great to be here today anyway, at least virtually. I'll also really say a few words sort of about the future, because for many people, of course, you're now going into this big wide world and this great opportunity. And it's interesting because when I go back to my days of leaving college, it was quite a changeable time. I had a tough time at school because I was dyslexic. So it kind of made me a bit of an achiever, really, because I think you kind of, if you've got a disadvantage, you either become an achiever or you just give up. And so I ended up in art college and came out of art college, went to university, and finally came out and thought, wow, what am I going to do next? And I didn't really know at the time. And I think what's fascinating is you kind of have a vague idea what's out there, but it's a million times more than you ever imagine. There's so many opportunities. There's so many things you didn't see. There's so many things nobody told you about. And I think really, as you come out, it's about exploration. It's by getting on a boat and just sailing out to sea, not knowing what you're going to discover. And I think treating the time when you leave college as a period of exploration is a very powerful way of going. I think the key thing I found at college, and many of you probably found it as well, is that it's a time to discover your passions, your talents, what gets you out of bed, what makes you excited. And even though you might have a degree in something, it's about finding the passion and the talent within that. And you may come out having studied as an accountant, and you may end up becoming an entrepreneur. Who knows? But those skills will still be transferable. I think we're in a world that is not just changed because of the pandemic. We were seeing a massive amount of change just before the pandemic came along. We've seen a change in values. We've seen, obviously, concerns about the climate. We're seeing a change in how business is done. We've seen how technology has changed the world and many other things that are changing. And the opportunities that lie ahead are absolutely massive. I was reading a thing from the World Economic Forum saying how the vast majority of jobs are going to need reskilling, or many will disappear, but with it will come lots of new jobs. I often tell people, especially when I'm teaching in schools, for example, that in 5 years' time, you might be doing a job that doesn't even exist at the moment. The company doesn't exist. There might be a couple of people discussing it in a bedroom, and in 5 years' time, they're employing thousands of people in job titles that didn't exist. My older son, he left college and he's doing a job that didn't exist 5 years ago. And these amazing opportunities are lying out there for everybody. It's a changing world. There are changing job opportunities. There's changing chances for people to start their own business as well. But the thing I always say to everybody, especially my own kids, was, there is one thing that you've got to find, which is what your true self is. And I think if you think of the fact that when you talk about where you went, people say, where did you go? I went to Bournemouth University. Well, of course, initials used a BU. I think that's the key thing to remember. Hopefully it's a place that's taught you to be you, to be the person you really are. And people talk about success, and what is success? Is it fame? Certainly not big on TV, that's for sure. Is it about making money? No, it's actually about being happy with what you do, but also about what you do in society, what difference you make. And I think most people are happiest in life when they feel they've made a bit of a difference and they feel very happy. We're entering a world that is giving more opportunities to do things, a world that's more creative as well, a world that requires new thinking in new ways. So they're really, for some people, it might seem scary, but I think for most of you, those skills you've learned, the ability to do things in new ways, will be something that will carry you through. And I wish everybody best of luck. I'm guessing that if we all met up again in 10 years' time, none of you would be able to say, I knew what was going to happen next. I look on 1 year after another, and I could never predict what happens next year, just like the pandemic. And I look back over 10 years, and I could never predicted where I ended up, what happened. So that's a great excitement about life. So basically, best of luck to everybody. I hope life treats you well, and I hope you treat life well. And I wish everybody success for the future.
Chris, thank you for those words of advice and encouragement for our new graduates. Just a couple of questions that occur, if I may put them to you. I mean, you referenced the fact that the world is changing, the sort of pace of change is accelerating, and alluded to this sense that in the future skill set might become more important in sort of defining what you can do than necessarily a job role or a traditional career route. Can you just elaborate a little bit on that for us? Oh, if you're still there, Chris, I think you might have frozen. Unfortunately, we might not discover the answer to that question, unfortunately. I'll just wait a moment or two to see if we can get Chris back. But it looks like possibly not. He was obviously so stunned by my question. We will move on instead and leave Chris there. So thank you, Chris, for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. And we will catch up with you again shortly. Have we got Chris back with us?
I am back. It just cut out for some reason.
That's okay. We'll just pick up then on that question and then we'll close. I don't know whether you heard that question, Chris. I'm just interested in your thoughts on how skill set might help to define people's careers as opposed to maybe more traditional job roles in the future.
Oh, absolutely. I think one thing that is coming very obvious among certainly senior management and businesses, we're looking for thinking, how people think, cognitive thinkers, diverse thinkers. I said I'm dyslexic, and we've just started a thing called Diversity Lab, which is a global collective of people who are diverse thinkers. Some are neurodiverse, so autistic, dyslexic. Some have just got different backgrounds, or some people just think in a way that others don't. Those skills have really appreciated. We've set this group up really to help solve big problems, not necessarily to make any money, but just to solve big problems. I think what we're seeing is there are a lot of problems that need solving, and companies are now looking, and organizations and governments, of people who think differently, who can think new ways, can solve problems. So your thinking skills are the most important. And you may have gone through something like accountancy, but in fact, the skills they teach you are going to be very useful for solving problems. You may have gone up through the arts. Those skills will teach you. So I think it's how you use your mind, which is most valuable. It's not about titles. It's not even necessary about the qualifications. It's your ability to think and be a nice human being, I hope.
So that ability to be adaptable and flexible is key.
Definitely.
But also opens up huge opportunities as well.
Oh, agility is essential nowadays. I mean, you go back to your grandfather's days. They got a job at a bank and worked there for 40 years. Nobody does that anymore. You have to be agile in your thinking day to day now. I think we're seeing a faster movement of pace. Digital has changed things dramatically. So we are a faster world. So we have to think on our feet a lot more. So the ability to be agile is very, very key.
Thank you, Chris. I'm sure we could talk for longer, but time and possibly technology might not permit. So we'll quit while we're ahead and leave it there. But just a huge thank you on behalf of all of us at BU for joining us this afternoon.
Pleasure.
And sharing words with our graduates. Bye for now.
Thank you.
So it just leaves it for me to say that this is now your moment. You've seen us. There's now a chance to see yourselves on screen. It's your moment, a chance to clap and cheer, but do turn your camera off if you'd rather not be shown briefly on screen. Thank you.
I'm so pleased to be able to share in today's celebrations. We may not have all the ceremonial bits today, the gowns, the processions, crossing the stage in challenging footwear. We do have the shared joy and pride in your amazing achievements, and we can applaud as loudly and for as long as we like. Congratulations to you all.
Congratulations, everybody! Congratulations.
Hello, everybody. Really good to see you. I've been thinking about you and wondering how you've been getting on since you left us in the summer. I really hope that you've been able to use this time productively and move forward. Strange times that we're living in, but this is all part of life's rich tapestry. And all I want to say is I really wish you well for the future. All the very best.
Wishing you all the best of luck for the future. It really was a joy to teach you, those of you who studied with me. I'll remember you all. And of course, it's very special memories being together in a classroom, whereas this year we've, of course, been online. So you did so well with that final semester and the change right at the end. You did brilliantly. And it's a delight to get little messages from LinkedIn telling me about the roles that you're now getting. So from us both, I think we want to wish you, the very best of luck for the future. Do stay in contact with us and good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. The last few months of university weren't quite what you'd prepared for, but you ploughed on through like the superstars that you are. I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. Well done. Now it's time to celebrate your success. Congratulations.
Congratulations. What a fantastic day to see you all graduating today. It has been great pleasure to actually teach you and engage with you in your development and start of your journey. COVID has given us a whole range of challenges, but I'm confident that your expertise and your knowledge will bring innovations to take us forward to the new life and the new humanized society that's going to bring opportunities all over the world.
Hi everyone, congratulations, you did it, you finished your degree. I'm so proud of you, and I just want to wish you all the best luck in your future endeavors.
Congratulations to everyone who is celebrating their graduation today, and especially to the consultancy and entrepreneurship students. You have done an amazing work and made us proud with your resilience, your professionalism, your achievements. Keep being brilliant and keep in touch. Good luck with your next step.
What a crazy year to finish your studies. Your achievements are all the greater for the flexibility and resilience that you've shown to get here. You've all proved that you can do great things, and it will be really exciting to follow your careers develop. Good luck, and please keep in touch.
Hello, Samreen here. Many congratulations to each one of you, in particular marketing students, for completing your degree and showing your hard work, resilience and efforts throughout these 4 years, most particularly in this past year when times were tough and the challenges were real. I cannot wait to see what future holds for you. Keep us posted and keep shining like the star. Take care.
Congratulations.
Thank you to everyone that attended our steep kickstart days and workshops last year. We can't wait to hear about your future careers, so please do stay in touch, and good luck everyone. Bye-bye.
I am so pleased to have this opportunity on behalf of the whole of the board of Bournemouth University to congratulate you, our graduates, on successfully completing your degrees. We are also very proud of you and are delighted for you, your family and your supporters on what is a fantastic achievement. I know that I speak for all of the BU board when I say that there is no one more important in our university than our students. And we all take great pride in what you have achieved, and indeed what we know you're going to achieve throughout your lives. I have served Bournemouth University in one capacity or another for nearly 40 years. Like you, I'm also a graduate of Bournemouth University, and I know that nearly everything I have achieved in my professional life I owe to my time at this amazing institution. Finally, I would like to thank all of the staff at BU who have worked so hard to help you to realise your dreams today. We all wish you every success in all that you do in the future, and I hope that you will keep in touch with us and always look back with great affection on the time you spent at Bournemouth University. Well done, congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. As a former student, I can definitely agree that 2020 was the toughest academic year one could have ever experienced. But you did it because you are here, and we are here to celebrate you and to congratulate you, and we know that you are going to achieve so much more in the future.
Congratulations to you all from the Subu Student Opportunities team.
Introducing the Executive Dean for Bournemouth University's Business School, Dr Lois Farquharson.
We're now near the end of our celebration, and I hope that it has given you a sense of renewed pride in just how much you have achieved in your time here at BU in the Business School. I look forward to celebrating with you again in due course, in person, when it's safe to do so. In the meantime, please take what you've learnt and use it to make a real difference in your own life and the lives of others. And do please stay online to mingle virtually with your friends and colleagues. Please stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon in due course. Congratulations.